I've got my Valence remote control, the VRT 350F. I only know it's called that because of this manual that I've also got. We are going to set the date first, so we'll go to the menu and you hit menu, which is the button on the left, and then we want to turn the dial so that this dark block highlights basic settings. You have to turn it down and down and down. So you see from the top it's not shown. So go down to basic settings, then press the select button on the right hand side, and guess what, it's date and time. Press select, and the dial, when you turn it, it jumps the cursor, the black block, around the different numbers that you can change. So for the date today is the 7th of February, so 7 is okay, and then we'll turn the dial to highlight this 5, which is wrong, and then I'll press this button here to select change, and you can see the black block is flashing, the cursor is flashing, and I'll turn that all the way around or back to February, which is 2, then hit OK, and this number on the end is the year, so we're going to change that to 2021. Nearly said 2020. There we go. Press OK. Now we can set the time, and that's in the same place here. The time now is 17:07, so I just need to turn this dial takes it all the way up to 23 and all the way down to 0. So I want to change that to, it's 5 o'clock, so that's 17, and then I'll hit OK to move it on to the next number, and then we'll take that back to 07. It's taken so long, let's make it 8. 17:08. Then I'll hit OK. And it offers to have daylight saving or not. In the UK, that's basically changing between British summertime and GMT, basically to set your summertime for the boiler to automatically change the clock. I'm going to hit OK. We've set the date and time on the Valence boiler remote control. I'm going to try and set the timer now. So this could take some time. The first timer that I want to set, I want the heating to come on at 6 in the morning and go off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I want to do that every day, Monday to Sunday. So that's what I'm going to set. There are other timer programs that you can set, and the details for those are in my other video, the really big long video, and that link is in the description. First, we need to press the menu button on the left hand side, and then we'll turn the dial to highlight the cursor over time programs, and I'll hit select, and heating 1 is the program for all of our heating, so I'll select that, press select, and here if I go through the dial you can see that there's a timer program for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way through to Sunday, and then the next timer program is for Monday to Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday, there's a timer program for that. And finally, there's a timer program for Monday to Sunday, all the way through the week. That is the timer program that we want to set. And then once we've done that, I'll go back and delete all of the others, because the others will take priority over this basic daily program. So we're going to set Monday to Sunday first. And you can see already it's set for 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We want to change that to 8 o'clock. So to go into the Monday to Sunday program, I'm going to hit select, and it's highlighted 6 o'clock. That's good, that's what we want. So let's turn the dial to move over to 7 o'clock, and I'll hit change, which is this button here, and it's flashing, so I can turn the dial and it goes up in 10-minute increments. We'll take that to 8 o'clock, hit OK. Now I only want 2 timers. I want 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, and there are 3 slots, so we don't want to use 3 slots, we only want to use 2 slots. And the way to keep the slot empty or blank is to just set the same time, so it stops on the same time, so it doesn't exist. So here on period 2 we've got 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. That's great because that will leave it blank for us. So hit cancel, and then we're going to turn the dial down to period 3. Right, this is the timer program for the evening. Now it gets cold at about 5 o'clock. I'm a tightwad though, so what should we say? I'll call it 5:30. I'll be kind to the family. We've only got like 1 month of coldness, surely. So to change the 18:30 to 17:30, I'm going to press change so that the time flashes, and then I'm going to turn the dial back to 17:30, and then I'll hit OK. And that takes us on to 9 o'clock. That seems quite reasonable. Should I call it 9:30. I'll call it 9:30 because then the radiators will cool down. Maybe everyone will go to bed. So I'll just turn the dial to 21:30, then I'll hit OK, which is great. So that means my Monday to Sunday timer program is set. It's going to come on at 6 o'clock, go off at 8 o'clock, and the same at 5:30 and go off at 9:30. So if I hit back, that takes us back to the timer programs. Now these daily programs, they're going to override what I've just set. You can see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday have the same time, so that's great. It starts at 6 and comes off at 8. So that is how to set your Vaillant Boiler remote control timer program for a regular on-off time in the morning and evening from Monday through to Sunday. If you want to change any of the individual days, or Monday to Friday, or have something different at the weekend, you can do exactly the same thing by going into the menus for Saturday and Sunday, for instance, Monday to Friday, or any of the individual days of the week. And I hope you managed to get your boiler going. Say hi in the comments, it'll be lovely to hear from you. And if you're feeling even kinder, I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. You don't have to watch any of my videos ever again, but if you hit the subscribe button, you take us one step closer to YouTube paying us for these videos. We really appreciate it. We'll be able to buy some heat from YouTube. And good luck with staying warm with your Vaillant Boiler remote control. You can do this. You've got this.
Can you please help my daddy get 1,000 subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye. How was that?